Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. You can see here, fight against the Chinese player, and my options are Typhoon, Marksman, Fortified, and Rhino Specialist. And my opponent chose before me Speed with Spiders and Crawlers, and here no Fire Badger. So I was thinking on going Typhoon with Sledges and Marksman, which was my option. I was also thinking on the Rhino Specialist, but decided to go for the Typhoon. Starts with anti-air, Sledges, which I can put in front. My opponent with Speed Spec and Spider Crawlers, he's going aggro. You see me using the vertical sledge position. Marksman here, stack it more in the center, because my opponent could try to get on this side, but I thought even in the center he would not turn, so yeah, kinda useless. I could put the Marksman here to stack them more. You said he goes all the way on the very right side of him, left of me. So this army you have to walk a little until they can start shooting. You see me not going for Chaff, because seeing that my opponent had 3 Crawlers at the start, and he may go for even more, which he does, I decide to go for Chaff clear units. And the Sledges will be able to tank for some time the Spiders. And good thing that I went for more Chaff clear, because 5 backs of Crawlers. I think my Sledges would not be able to clear 5 backs of Crawlers. And my Gumbo pays off. Lost one of the Arclights, but all Marksmen alive, 2 Sledges and 1 Arc. So a bit of damage, he's below 4k. Here, perfect for my opponent, Phoenix. But there is also a decent unit for me, level 3 Crab, which can be quite annoying for my opponent to deal with, even if he just got a DPS unit. Like I said, he also went for Mustangs, which is strange in my opinion. And I went for crabs with healing. So 1 crab here and 1 here. I guess that I put this one behind my Sledges. So the Sledges will be targeted first, because it's a level 1 crab. Doesn't have a lot of health. And I knew my opponent would have Phoenix here. So this turn for me, 1 Chaff, 1 crab, and attack. And the money is gone. You said I sold the slow here and level 2 tower. Just in case he went for an air cheese on the side, the tower would last a little longer and give me a smaller debuff. Here, crab wasting shots on Crawlers, tanking the Spider. So yeah, 1 Phoenix turned on it, and you can see it doesn't last long once a Phoenix turns on the crab. The other one, it's level 3, so it has a lot more HP. So even with both Phoenixes targeting it, it's lasting quite a while. And buying enough time for my units. Now they are killing the Spiders. And victory again. With even more units surviving. And here, orbital bombardment and shield airdrop. There is also Assault Scorpion, which I didn't even pay attention to, but my opponent did. As you can see, he went for Assault Scorpion, which is a really good card, especially since we are on a headbutt here. And I have units vulnerable to Scorpion. Sledges, the Crab is also vulnerable to Scorpion, it does a lot of damage. So he went for 2 Scorpions, while I am going for Shockwave with more Arclights, because I want to kill those Chaff units faster. You see putting a shield to protect against the orbital, which I do go for. You can see it's even very close to my units because we are really close to each other. But you can see one problem in my army here is, where is my chaff? I don't have a lot of chaff yet. Except I'm grabbing chaff clear, but no chaff. And my opponent just grabbed a very good unit against when you have no chaff, because it will instantly target the right targets. You can see here, instantly going for my crab dead. Sledge die. This one will take a few more shots, you can see, it's surviving. 3 shots. But yeah, Phoenix finished it. One that survived the bombardment. But with the bombardment helping and my great shaft clear, I did manage to win this one. My 2 marksmen. The problem is I didn't kill the shield. The shield survived, which is really annoying, because it's great against my shockwave from the arc light. So I have to kill this. Here there is efficient light, but I decided to just skip, go for the money, and go for a very expensive strategy. Since he has a shield here, I have to destroy it. He's going for scorpions. Well, I will go for Abyss. So, yeah, not the most usual play. Hound for Abyss. There's the Hound for Factory strategy. Well, I am creating a new one. And you can see here, he's going for more scorpions. He does have the level 2 Phoenix with laser sights now, so they can kill my Abyss. It's not even that hard. But you can see the Abyss obliterates the scorpions. Problem is, there's still quite a few units for it to kill. And now they are targeting it. One Prowler here in my tower, but now it's turning to the right targets. And they are dead. So, victory for the Abyss. Even if the shield is still here. Really wanted to kill the shield, but it's not dying. Here, 3 Fangs. It's level 2 Fangs. I would prefer it was level 1 Fangs. But out of the options here, look at like the best one, because I do need chaff. I have very few chaff units. So yeah, I'm grabbing chaff here. You can see that for quite some time this tower has been defended by the fire cannon here, killing the chaff. My opponent going for underground subterranean blitz. The ground threat is the spell. Subterranean blitz will help him against my shockwave on the arc light, so make him a little stronger against my shaft clear, which still have no range. We can see one shockwave on them. And I'm going for my second Abyss. Not really needed. I should have strengthened my board instead, but it's what I go for. And here my opponent going for a deep flank crawler, which will be quite annoying because my Abyss will end up turning to deal with it. Or not. Strange, I remember it turning. And they will come here. Go for my marksman, now it will turn, and even a few of them going for the tower, which is a level 1 tower. So yeah. They managed to destroy my tower. There is a few on the other tower now. Because of the subterranean blitz, they managed to survive the turret. And suddenly things are not going very well for me. See, it's missing the scorpions, which is ridiculous. And Phoenix is killed it. Almost level 3 Phoenix. Improved Overlord, but I don't need it. None of those items looked good for me, so just skip. My opponent will go for heavy armor. And you'll see me getting a lot of level 2 crawlers with Impact Drill. I'm grabbing Impact Drill first, but my intention here is Impact Drill and then Replicate. If he's going to get crawlers on my backline and very close to my units, I can start getting my own crawlers to kill his units and create more crawlers, because his shaft clear is not the best. As you can see, he sold his spiders and is using Mustangs and Scorpions for shaft clear. You can see here another crawler here. This one will make my Abyss instantly turn for this side. You can see that he does run Culling Hounds and high explosive ammo. Almost everyone is running it, so you can exploit their lack of anti-missiles, especially with phantoms. Here you can see my crawlers defeated his crawlers and are going for his tower, which is a level 2 tower, but they are level 2 crawlers, so look at how fast the tower gets destroyed. And I also went for swarm missiles, which obliterate his Mustangs. So suddenly things are going very well for me. Only the Phoenixes are still alive, and now they are not. Actually, there is something, there is nothing else. And lots of damage. It's 1,000 just from the Abyss, and a few more for the crawlers, which did very well on the right side. Here, none of those items look that good for me, so I'll just skip. My opponent will go for another laser sight, which I don't remember which unit he will put. He's now grabbing Culling Hounds, seeing that he has a problem with my crawlers. He's even going for missiles here, so missile against my crawler. I went for Replicate to be even more annoying. And you can see I have crawlers here and here, so they will replicate all the enemy crawlers. My opponent going for a steel ball, aiming at my tower, but I will place a missile here, right at the end of the timer. Here it is. I do want to go range on my Abyss, but other priorities. You can see that with the missile here, he managed to win here quite easily, but my backline missile killed the crawlers, and the Mustangs with Culling Hounds don't do a lot of damage, level 1 Mustangs. This ground here is getting destroyed. And missiles killing the Mustangs. Laser killing the air. Even if he got the buff, so the missiles did manage to kill all the Mustangs. But the Mustangs will not be able to kill my units. Missiles. One survived. And now it's dead. But I don't quite have enough to win yet. So one more round. And I noticed one thing on the last round. I'm having quite a bit of trouble killing this Scorpion. Here I go for the Phantoms because, well, why not go armor when my opponent's going for Culling Hound Mustangs, which are very vulnerable to armor. So I drew 3 Phantoms. You see that I finally go for range on my Abyss, so we don't have to get so close to the enemies. I also have my spell back. My opponent decided to go for Overlords. So 3 overlords with range. Quite a strange choice, in my opinion. It would not be my choice. I go for defense 2 here. So my crawlers have even more HP. So it's harder for his Mustangs to kill them. Also, crawler here, because I noticed that his deep flank is very vulnerable. And if my crawlers hit his tower, they have impacted real, so they can kill a level 2 tower quite easily. And here we go. These overlords will be great against my phantoms, but they were not my main units on this round. You can see the crawlers here going, although the Mustangs did turn and killed quite a few of them. But towers going down, even if just a few crawlers were debuff. And I still have crawlers on the ground here. And that's more than enough to win. So my heavy investment on crawlers actually paid off. And this stop at the end is because my opponent surrendered. Instead of waiting for the timer, waiting for me to kill the last unit, just surrendered right at the end. That's why it suddenly just stops. Don't know if it will wait until the end of the timer, but I can just talk. So my Phantom here on this side worked perfectly because it didn't have overlords to kill it, but in here he had the overlords, so he managed to kill my Phantoms. So they didn't annoy his Mustangs that much. But as you saw, especially my level 2 crawlers were doing very well. Even if this one got missiled. First round I put it here, grabbed the tower, killed a lot. And 2 Abyss, you can see, you don't actually need the opponent to go Titan for you to go Abyss. Scorpions are enough. And it's finally over here. Almost at the end of the timer. Minus 2000 practically. But I still think it's a strange choice for him to go Overlord. It's a very expensive unit. And why not level his Mustangs? He was having trouble with my level 2 crawlers. If he got one more level on this Mustang, it would one-shot level 2 crawlers, although only here. This one he can always missile. I don't think I have one more level 2 here. So if I was in, I would missile on those 2 crawlers. And instead of going for overlords, I would grab Farseers. So level 2 Farseers with AA would do the job at killing level 1 Abyss easier than overlords. For the price. The level here would help, and he should probably put a few shields. So I think he did put shields, because he needs protection against my swarm missiles. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.